Hey and good morning. Today I'm doing a much requested video that is between the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream and the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Body Butter. Now I have a tiny little Boom Boom Cream sample and I love the Sol de Janeiro products so much, and I was just about to get the size that's about equivalent to this one. This one is 8.4 ounces, 240 grams, and the one that's about the same size is about 8.1 ounces, I believe. But before I went to purchase it, and I remembered I was asked several times, if you tried the two, please let us know the dupe difference. I decided, because this one in this size is $48, this one at Ulta was $10.49. Price alert, if you want to save a little bit more money, it is also at Target for $8.99. I believe that is the price, but Ulta does have coupons, so depending upon the coupon for that month or that week, you might be able to save a little bit more moolah if you get it from Ulta. But I really love the Boom Boom Cream. The scent is amazing, the feel of it. Sol de Janeiro products are definitely my fave for scents, and also the creams are really lovely on the skin. I love the Balm Dia Bright one a lot, but I thought maybe for this summer I'll just go and get the giant Boom Boom Cream version. This scent from that cream is the Shea 62, and that's probably their signature scent for the whole line. They have several other scents that are intoxicating. 62 is probably the one that is the scent for summer for me, and since I wanted to go in and get a great scent for this summer and a really good moisturizing, I figured this is the perfect time to compare the two, and maybe if they are very similar or exact, I could just save a little bit more money and stick with the Tree Hut one. We will see, because I'm going to try them out first, the two comparison. I'm going to do one on one side and one on the other, and spend the day with the two moisturizers and come back to you at the end of the day and let you know if they smell the same at the end of the day, if the moisturizing works really well. You're gonna find out. I have just enough to cover my whole body for the Boom Boom Cream, and I have more than enough for the Tropic Glow. So we're gonna just test the scents really quickly before I apply them. They're very similar, but Boom Boom Cream is very buttery. If you're comparing the two, you might be able to pick up on that, and Tropic Glow is more of a sweeter candy scent. Now they're both a firming formula, so we're gonna find out if anything looks more firm at the end of the day. I highly doubt we'll do anything magical, but they're supposed to be firming your body and making your skin tone just have a better look to it. Tree Hut also has a shimmer mist, a dupe version of the spray mist from 62, but it is impossible to find. I could only find it on the website for Ulta, but it is not available anywhere. It was very difficult to find that out. I talked to some of the people at Ulta and they said that it's been sold out for ages and they're waiting for new stock. So I'm on the list to be noted as soon as some more arrives, and I'll compare the two of those as soon as I get it in my hands. I'll let you know the difference between those two scents as well. So I am back. It is the midday mark just about, and I'm going to say first off the bat, you're going to be asked probably what scent you're wearing if you're out in public, so be prepared for that. And it's a positive question because the scent is so warming, summery, welcoming. It's a great scent, both of these. So together they just make like a powerhouse of odor. That's a good odor, and people are going to generally ask you what is on your skin because it smells so good. I made some quick notes, and I just want to first go with the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. It is so luxurious. It feels like you're putting a nice butter onto your skin when you apply it, and it's smooth. The one thing about it is you do have to rub it in really well because it kind of pills while you're putting it on your skin, and if you put some over an area that you already put on, it makes like a pilling, so you just kind of have to keep going over it to get it into your skin. It's not a big deal, it just has a thickness to it that is a little bit more difficult to get into your skin. It has a very light sheen to it. It is not like your skin's going to be glowy. They do have an oil of the 62. I've mentioned that before. It's very highly luxurious, and it's something you might want to put on your legs if you're going out and you want them to shine. This doesn't really have that shiny effect to it. It matted down toward the end of the day after maybe an hour or so. It didn't have like a really shiny look to it. It doesn't look like I have anything on my skin at all. The Boom Boom Cream smells a lot of a butter, and I wouldn't have really noticed that until I compared the two. So that one is like, it's more of a salted salted caramel smell. The pistachio scent, those ones are coming out pretty strong. It is sweet, it's not salty, but the salted caramel buttery scent come out really strong with Boom Boom Cream when you compare the two. So as far as moisturizing and tightening, so after a few hours it still felt like a little bit of a dampness, so I know the moisturizing is still going strong. The tightening effect, because it's just a one use, I couldn't possibly tell you if it really made a tightening to my skin, but it definitely looks nicer if I look at the areas of my skin, the back of my legs, those areas that you might want more tightening, the thighs. It looks fine, but that's mostly because they're moisturized and my skin was a little bit dried out to begin with. So it's definitely an improvement, and maybe over time it's something that really kicks in, but it's not something that's going to immediately show on your skin. All right, Tree Hut Tropic Glow, here is your chance to shine in comparison to Boom Boom Cream. Now this one applies smoother. This is a whipped butter. It says that right on here, whipped butter, whipped shea body butter. So it does apply really smoothly. It is a little bit thinner. It looks really thick, but has a thinner whipped consistency to it. So it applies really smoothly. You don't have to keep rubbing it in. It also has a sheen to it, a light sheen, a little bit more than the Boom Boom Cream. Actually a lot more, and that sheen lasted for a few hours on my legs, which I really appreciate because I want my legs to look glowy and shiny. It sinks into your skin a little bit more quicker. You don't have to rub it so much. And the smell, the difference between the two, the Tree Hut smells sweeter. It immediately has a sweetness to it, a little bit of a candy smell. You can smell the pistachio right away. It's not as salty, it's not as caramel. That's not like the strong, overpowering smell you're going to have on your skin. Their smells are very, very similar, but when you put them onto your skin, you can smell that difference right away. The Tree Hut has like a bit of that sweeter, sweet fruit smell, and the Boom Boom Cream has that salty caramel pistachio smell. So for longevity of moisturizing, it has stayed on my skin really well. It's very smooth, it feels good, and it also has that sheen still on my arm, and it's been quite a few hours and it still is a bit more of a lasting moisturization as far as like at the top of my skin. And similar to Boom Boom Cream, it also makes the claim of firming, and I couldn't possibly tell you just from the one try. Maybe it's something I can tell you after a month or so if I really notice a difference. I'll keep putting this onto my legs since I have this huge pot, but it does look nicer right away. If I was wearing a bathing suit, I definitely would want to wear one of the other of the moisturization on my legs because it does have like that light sheen. This being a bit more of a sheen, it does have a reflection, so it makes any dimpling, any type of cellulite that you might have on your legs. Unfortunately, if you have that, I have scarring from leg growth, and it reflected back on that just a little bit in the light, but I'll think about that for next if I'm going to compare this after about a month of use, if I see any difference. This is a dupe I'm going to recommend because of the huge price difference and similarity in the scents. Also that this has a little bit more of a sheen to it. I really enjoy that, and it makes your legs like just look a little bit nicer. If you want to try this and compare, let me know if you notice a big difference in the scents. And if you have a product that you've been curious about for a long time and you'd love for me to review, especially if it's a dupe or a comparison product, they're my favorite videos to do. So just let me know in the comments below if there's something you've been curious about and you'd like to see a review on it. I'd love to hear from you.